Okay, so programmers should be working away. You can push them to one side. Your project's on the roll. It's on the move. So now this is where, one of the advantages of buying this course. This is where we're going to get ahead of the programmers. So we're going to be 5 steps ahead already. So you're not feeling your way through this. We're going to be prepared. We're going to be on the case. So while they're working away, we're going to be working on other things that are going to bring this project together. And make things as quickly and as smoothly as possible. So next thing we should do is order our graphics. Now there's I'm going to give you all the different options and stuff, and let you know about the things you need to think about to make it work with your project. So we're going to need we're certainly going to need logos and stuff like that to brand it and everything. So personally, I do my own graphics. I'm not amazing, but I'll show you. If you're pretty good with Photoshop and stuff, I'll show you where you can get some logos and stuff like that from. There's a guy that I used to use called Steve at GFX1. I used to use him when I was doing product launches and stuff. He's brilliant. He's not like top level graphics guy like say like a Disney designer, but he's reasonably priced. He's super fast and he's very experienced. The only drawback with Steve at GFX1 is I don't think he will part with the PSDs. So ideally you want the PSDs so that you can make tweaks and changes and stuff if you need to. But it's up to you whether you want to just give him all the dimensions and say, here, give me these graphics. He'll come back to you with a ton of graphics. So I will list down everything below this video, and then you can pick and choose what you want. But really and truly, we definitely need a logo, and we definitely need a fan page, and I would say we almost certainly definitely need YouTube graphics as well. So if you're pretty handy with Photoshop or any graphics program that you use, then you could just get one PSD with the logo and then you could do the rest. So that's great, that's fine if you want to do that. So looking here on the page, if you want to go and get your own logo and customize things yourself, if we go to Graphic River here, then there's tons of logos here that we can use. Okay, some of them are rubbish, some of them are great, some of them are cheap, some of them are expensive. This is usually what I would do. I would search through. I might put a keyword in. Let's just see if Facebook comes up for a logo. Let's just see if we can find a half decent one. Let's go software logo, and then here I usually go for best sellers because it usually brings up the better ones. So when you are looking at these as well, depending on what software what software you're using and what you've got, if we click on one here, you want to make sure they've got PSDs. So scrolling down here, it will show you here what you've got. Now it's got AI. This is Adobe Illustrator here, so be careful because I've done it quite a few times myself. I haven't looked here and then ended up getting an AI file, and you can't edit it in Photoshop. So just be sort of careful what you're looking at. You can even put in the search thing PSD, and this should bring you up the ones that have PSDs. So let's just scroll down and have a look. Photoshop PSD. Just read what they say about it. Make sure that this guy does tons and tons of logos. It's easy, it's a great easy place to look. I like that logo. That's nice. Very good. Anyway, you can get lost in here looking around at logos. I've spent hours and hours and hours doing it. So that's one way you can go and get your logo, and you can start making the graphics yourself. And now another thing we can look for, let's go back to graphics, is Facebook cover template. So we should be able to find some cover templates that you can edit as well. Again, let's go for best sellers. You got anything half decent on here? Not massively. You might get lucky. You know, the good thing about this is they're usually kind of positioned in the right place, so even if it's not the thing that you want, then it's going to give you the dimensions and that. But bear in mind as well, with Facebook, they're always changing the sizes, which is really annoying. And then again, you should be able to get YouTube ones here as well. 10 YouTube banners. There we go. They usually come with instructions as well. Let's just see, Photoshop PSD, that's perfect. So yeah, you can go in, you can edit these up. You know they're going to be the right sizes. YouTube's a bit tricky as well because you've got the mobile, desktop and big TV sizes. So it's a bit tricky when you're making your own to get things in the right place. The good thing is if you buy one of these templates, is they're usually everything's in the right place. So when you change out the text and the images and stuff, everything's lined up. So that's one option you got for graphics. Another option you've got is go on Odesk and post up a job, just like we did for the software thing, except this time we're looking for a graphics pack or a graphic designer. Go and find those. They can be a little pricey. Again, check out their work. If it's graphics you're looking for to hire people, they've usually got portfolios and stuff. Go and have a look and see what their work's like before you hire them or anything like that. I highly recommend you don't go to Fiverr. Fiverr is an option if you're on a real tight budget, but to be honest, I have never seen any decent graphics coming out of Fiverr. I can do way better graphics than what they do on Fiverr as well. So they're just chancers on Fiverr. So I wouldn't go with Fiverr. So what I will do is list all the graphics you need, all the dimensions at the time of making this video, so that if you want to just go and hire someone and just, you know, get everything done, so they just shoot you back a whole package, then you can do that. Or you can pick and choose and you can work your way through it yourself and do your own graphics. Now maybe I could possibly do a quick video on creating some of your own, or you know, or how to sort of set the canvases up and that in Photoshop. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I say, below this video will be all the graphics you could possibly need. I'll put the ones you definitely need at first, and then I'll put optional ones below that as well, depending on what you want to do. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.